everybody, welcome back. So today we're gonna do a little bit of shopping, and I made comment of buying a new transfer tank a while back, and somebody wanted me to make a video on it, so here we go. But buying a new transfer tank, an extra fuel tank for the back of the truck, I've been eyeballing this one over at Tractor Supply for a long time now, and I decided to opt out of it and go with an L tank and a toolbox on top of it. They ordered a new tank for me because they only have the white 100-gallon one right there, so I'm waiting on the black one to go in my 08. But I'm going to Texas in a couple of days. I might even be there by the time you guys see this video, and I would like to have a little bit more of reserve in my truck. So I'm going to set up the 75-gallon tank in this truck with the toolbox on it, so I can have my, oh, I missed this by a mile, so I can have my roadside assistance gear and all that stuff in a toolbox, and then I have the extra tank. And I found that Tractor Supply has the best prices. Even online shopping with free shipping from Amazon, it couldn't beat what Tractor's got to offer, and you catch them on a deal. And yeah, so we're gonna run in here. I'll try to film a little bit. All right, here's the one we're gonna run with. Another cool thing is they come with the cap already on them. You buy online, most of them don't have cap. They even got these nice little ones. These things are pretty good quality, to be honest with you. All right, so my buddy is not working right now. He's gonna be working later tonight, so I'll just come back later. Plus, my cousin just called and he said he's in a bit of a bind right now, needs my help. He, long story short, somebody turned across in front of him and he had to put his truck and trailer in a bad spot, so he needs help getting out of that. So we're gonna go over there, take care of that. Maybe I'll make a funny video out of that, but I'll come back later tonight and pick up that tank. Well, it looks like our options, we're running a 12-gallon a minute or a 15. Then you can get the auto shut-off one, but that costs an extra $100. But I can order that nozzle on Amazon for, I think it was 30 bucks. So we're gonna go with this guy. Figure if this thing breaks, you can just return it straight to here. It's not too much more buying it here than off of line. Maybe I'll check before I leave. Maybe it's like 300 bucks more here, right?
Hope so.
Did you stack those? What'd you stack those for?
Talking about dually for this thing.
Ain't even gonna get it through the aisle with the cash register. You gonna scoot that on there for him, Heifer? Don't scratch it. You're almost boss man now? What? You're almost boss man?
Almost.
Well, watch out, boss man. There's a Honda coming at you.
I'll let her hit me. It's all right.
I don't think the forklift would go anywhere, get hit by a Honda. Yeah, buddy. I've been eyeballing this tank for way too long. Way too long. Got like one of those rubber floor mat things for walking around your shop in. I don't use them, so I figured I'd throw one underneath there. It might be nice to have a toolbox for this truck later on to put like the gooseneck ball and stuff in. They're pretty simple. They come with a draw straw that lengthens to the length of, or the depth of your tank. It even comes with an extender if you have like a extremely deep tank. So I'm gonna put some Teflon on there. I use the stuff for like propane. It's like the thick stuff. I don't know, I trust it better for running this diesel. The little stuff, it just didn't seem like it was holding. I'm gonna leave that one over there on that side for fueling, because the fuel for the truck's on that side as well. And then I'll have the pump over here. Why? But they had a Gorilla tighten this. I just had to get a torch and melt it out of there. Holy crap. I have no experience with, was this Better Built? But I did order a 10 micron filter for off the pump, but it also, I noticed it's got a little strainer inside there so it doesn't burn up the pump as well, so that's nice. But yeah, I definitely don't want to be pumping a bunch of, it looks like there's a little bit of rust in this tank actually. Kind of a bummer.
Maybe, I don't know.
The filter will take care of that. That should be good. What do you think? Yep, it's time to insert. Run this bad boy long so it does its own auto adjust. Dang. Think gonna be long enough? Yeah, it'll be long enough. Surprisingly got that to thread on there right off the bat. They didn't give me this tank. We don't need this where we're going. Thank God they made it so it's stuff that peels right off of there. Oh, what'd I just say? Well, we'll leave that one on there, I guess. That one stays. It'll fall off and rot in eco-friendly fashion. Look how close that was. Now I just got to run my leads. Hopefully we got enough. There was a rat's nest in the insulation around my battery. That'll make you mad. But on a good note, I do have some like heat insulation tape to put on the wire because it's not close to the turbo, but close enough I don't like it. I didn't have enough wire to make it to the other side, which I'd have to go over drive shafts and everything. But pump's over here. That's what we got to work with. But the pump kit got even better. I went to go grab one of these inline fuses out of my drawer and looked in the box, and they already had one and the ends. Good deal. You put the fuse on the black side? Oh, maybe the red. Okay, we'll go on the red. You say so. Should have came with my wire strippers, though. Couldn't find them. They gone. Ching ching. Boom, boom. Get these zip tied up out of the way. We got some of this tape. It's got a heat shield. A little bit of insulation on it. I'm gonna put this around the wire it's like 6-8 inches from the turbo, but that's, I mean, they got heat shields and stuff down there around it, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this on it to be safe. Oh, it's nice to have a toolbox. That way I can lock up my tools. I carry one of these 450 kits, the one that I gave away a while back, except for I had a couple extra goodies to this one. Extra oil, you never know. And then I'm gonna put my road triangles in here and a couple other things, and then I don't know if I'll ever need it, but I figure I might as well keep the old ball in the truck. But you can see how the Curt is. You got to get your hand all up in the business with it, trying to get its detent remover out of there. But then you got to, all you got to do is that for the B&W. I'm also going to swap out the Curt ones for the ones that B&W came with. How do you operate these bad boys? I'd have the B&W looking your way. Boom, boom. Okay, picked up a fresh fire extinguisher. CDL required load, you need to have fire extinguisher and your triangles. Towing that big trailer down where we're going and back with the even bigger one. Gonna need this. So I'm gonna throw the triangles in the box, fire extinguisher on the back of the truck in the cab. But I don't have the filter or the new nozzle until Sunday. It's Friday right now, so I'll catch back up with you guys on Sunday. So 1, 2, 3, Sunday. Dang, would you look at the new car? Listen to how it sounds. Woo! Yep. Just kidding, it's a Blazer. Blazer's being a champ. Just need to fix second gear on that. I really like that rig. But this is a rental car. We took a trip down to the city and I did not want to take a truck down there. But while I was gone, we got some packages to throw on the truck. And I wanted to show you guys some other stuff. Yeah, I got some DEF. I buy it in these jugs because, well, the tractors run on DEF, some of them do. And I can't really take the pump out in the woods. And at Walmart, they're only like $7. So not a big deal. And I got some more goodies for in the shop. Oh, I've been wanting to try these out for a while. 1,500 pound radiant a piece. Slap these underneath the tires of a rig and I can move it around inside the shop here. And I discovered that the quad can push both these trucks around. I just put the ball right there and push on it with the bumper of the quad and I can roll forward. Vacuum pump leak, big time on the 98. That's why it's in here. Then I got some other stuff for the trip. A lot of stuff for the shop. I'm just unloading this now. I figured maybe you guys want to watch. I don't know. Catch these places on a deal. They're giving, you know, percentage off on the the whole haul or big high rated items. Saves you quite a bit of money, but where's it at? Some crap for Taylor. I got a shovel. Hang on, let me pull this out of here. I didn't have a flathead shovel here, so all the dirt and settlement comes off the hill, lands right here. Gotta clear it up. Okay, I know they have those sweet setups for those little jump boxes on Amazon, but I wanted to try one of these for quarter of the price. I think it was 40 bucks, honestly, after they're normally like 60 bucks, 70 bucks. I don't know, they're on sale. But you got a jump box, you got charging stuff, and it's got an air compressor on there. So I'm gonna open that up right now before we go up and finish up the tank install. Because airbags on the 3500, I don't have onboard air. And I thought it'd be cool to try one of these. I know it's Harbor Freight stuff, whatever. It's cheap, but I gotta see if it's gonna be working. I just gotta know. The 50 bucks is worth it for me to figure it out. This little box here, it's supposed to be able to help start a vehicle if it's got a dead battery. Obviously, if it's got no battery, I don't think this thing's quite got the juice to do it, but I wanted the combo kit. Now, it's got charging spots for your cigarette lighter stuff, the USB on there. It's got a work light. It's actually decently, you know, it's got flashes and everything. The jump start stuff on the sides. And the main reason, obviously, I want it for the jump start and I want it for air compressor. Sounds like she's already got quite a bit of juice in the tank. Straight plug in, or it's got the optional one. Where's that plug in at? It doesn't make sense. I'll have to look at the instructions. I gotta figure out where that little guy plugs in. Oh, that's just an extender, my bad. Couldn't see it, it was all covered. We got that for the trip. Looking forward to that. Been wanting one for a while, caught them on sale. I got some strobe lights. Some, what do you call it? Yellow amber flashers. Too tall. My buddy sent me those. He put those on his 12 valve build and they look sweet. So I went ahead and ordered a set. But this is what you guys are actually after here for the video. I got a nozzle that auto shuts off. I'll put the link for these in the description. Then I got a Fill-Rite filter for it. I believe this thing was 10 micron, which will be pretty good just for out of a fuel tank. It already goes through a couple strainers. So I'm gonna go get 3500, bring it down here. And I'll say the America out of that truck right now is definitely kind of gagging me. And then we got somebody blocking my driveway up there. Sons of beaches. Oh well. All right, it came with, I thought it was gonna be female to male elbow, but they gave this little nipple. But I'm just gonna run, I don't even think I'll put the elbow in it. I'll just run the short nipple they gave. And this guy here, obviously I'm gonna put Teflon on it, but I'm just gonna show you guys right now. And then I'll put the hose straight off of this bad boy. Got that bad boy on there, it looks pretty clean. Now for the fun part, getting the hose on there. There we go. Gotta find a sweet spot. Make sure you got a big enough crescent. I don't know if mine's quite big enough here. Listen to that truck. Pound stock. Anyway, you don't want to go too tight on these things because I've had not this style pump, not the GPIs, but Fill-Rite and Fill-Rite knockoff kind of stuff. If you go too tight, pop that right there because it's tapered thread. It's tapered. Same thing with here. Don't dare to go too tight. I got enough goop in there. Hopefully she does the job. I'll go to the fuel station tonight and put a couple gallons in there, test this thing out, run a little bit through it before I dump it in the truck. Okay, got her all set up. Fill-Rite's on there. The new nozzle doesn't have the little hook that goes on to the pump over there, so I'll just have to, I don't know, ride like that. I don't want to put it tip down because those things tend to leak, and I don't really want this all over my truck. For those of you guys that are curious why I went with this setup for this journey and on this truck rather than putting the pump or whatever
gravity flow straight into the fuel tank on the pickup is because this tank is going to go off of this truck as soon as I get back. It's going to go on my flatbed 5500 truck, and this is what I need for it later on. I'll just have to stop on the roadside when, you know, we're taking a break or whatever and pump the fuel in it. Should be fairly quick, 15 gallon a minute. Got the big nozzle on there, kind of, I guess. But let's go. I got some backup stuff in here. You know, on the road they'll have stops that have DEF pumps, sure, but I don't know how much I'm going to burn, and I would rather have a couple of those extras. Literally, they're only $7 for a 2.5 gallon jug. It's not the biggest expense in the world. People were happing on me before on that. Let it go. Extra oil, just in case you never know what happens. I got my extra gooseneck ball. I got my toolkit. I got an extra 10 millimeters in there. I'd hate to be out on the road and realize did not have, you know, enough 10 millimeters, and I got those covered. Extra nozzle even. Got my triangles down there. Even bought some jumper cables, some more tie downs. And this is where I got my little go bag. I got my hardcore monkey wrench, my pipe wrench that's got a dagger on the other end for fighting zombies and whatever else I might find on the road. Got zip ties, fuses, hose clamps, dead blow, you never know. Some lubricant, the plug-in for that new rig. Extra stuff in case I had a leak and I have to fix it. And then what else was in there? Oh, just extra fittings and stuff that came with that Fill-Rite. I'm just gonna throw those in there for the hell of it. But yeah, so far so good. I'm gonna go to the station, fill this up, and conclude the install on this video. I'm liking her. Good little kit. Oh, I'm gonna break my, there we go. Obviously I'm gonna lock this thing up with everything in there because that's quite a bit of stuff. All right, I'm at the pump now. I'm gonna put like 15-20 gallons in it and just gonna take it to Dad's house and put it in some 5-gallon jugs for him for tractor fuel. I'm putting on-road in it now. I don't want to put any red in there for going on a trip. I don't want any hassle with red dye contaminating anything else on there. I just had the idea, I was like, you know, I better check to see if this thing's got a drain, make sure it's closed. And actually I didn't even see a drain, so we'll go a couple more gallons. That would be nice if I just stuck it in that right there and filled the pickup tank too, but I don't know. We'll see at Dad's when we're testing for leaks on the pump. I had the pump, and then there's one. I just put this one on the outside. Check it for leaks. You got some coming out? Supposed to be 15 gallons a minute. I'm gonna see. It didn't really make a difference if I took that off. That's how much it's filled up in the time that I've been filming. So 30 seconds, it's done 4 gallons.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe 15 gallon a minute. I don't know if it's quite doing that. Emma's attacking him. Emma, get off of him! Emma! All right. Now that he's got it bogging. What is that? I want to check it for leaks. Gotta pressurize it a little bit. Looks good. So I don't know if going through that filter, it's probably not a straight honest 15 gallons a minute. Probably like 12. They did have a 12 or an 8 gallon one there, but we opted for the big dog. I like, it's kind of low profile compared to those other ones. It doesn't really stick up a bunch. Oh man, you got my truck all dirty. What the son of a... All right, she's all good, systems a go. I'm gonna end this video right here. It's been kind of long-winded. A lot of all kinds of random going on with it, but the tank's in there. Pump seems to be working good. Got the filter on there. I don't feel any leaks. Thank goodness. We'll find out the more I use it. Kind of funny, no drain. I felt like I got a pretty good deal on it. About $1,000, $1,200 for the whole package. Anyway, V-Belt will say goodbye to everybody. There we go. Hit them buttons, like, comment, and subscribe. Check out Tractor Supply. Tell them I sent you. Maybe they'll give me a truck.